Yeah, honey, you do me wrong. Yeah.
I'm
Susan,
still
you make
crazy
me
about
so
you.
crazy about you. Yeah. Okay, you're listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, and Susan Nelson, the illustrious leader of the entire program, and on KZSB AM 1290. Now, I've been talking about the Tip a Cop program for the Special Olympics, and you guys have just been great. Boy, the outpouring of people coming out and getting good food and tipping the restaurant servers who are the local police department or CHPs or whatever, various places, has just been phenomenal. And this year's Olympics is going to be absolutely the best ever. So now get your pencils and paper out. And if you're driving, just memorize this or turn up the volume so somebody in the back seat can write it down. The next Tip a Cop function is on May 12th, Monday, May 12th at Chili's Restaurant in Goleta, okay? And they're serving both lunch and dinner. Lunch is at 11:30 to 1:30 and dinner's from 5 to 9. And the servers are going to be the local California Highway Patrol and the Santa Barbara County Sheriffs. Now, I really heard that the Highway Patrol really thinks they can get better tips than the Santa Barbara County Sheriffs. I don't know. I think we need to go check that out and see who's really winning this thing. And then on the second one is on Thursday, May 15th at the State and A restaurant. Everybody knows where that is. If you're over 55, 60 in this town, you know all about State and A.
Anapanuan State.
That's right. Yeah. You didn't even know Anapanuan? You wild thing, you.
I do know where it
anyway,
is.
it says, and they're serving dinner from 5 to 9, and the servers there are going to be the Santa Barbara Police Department and the Santa Barbara Probation Department. And boy, these ladies and gentlemen are really earning their pay. So get on in there and get some good food and tip them great, okay? So that's on Thursday, May 15th. And then the third one, this is so cool, is on May 20th at the Elephant Bar out by the airport, and from 5 to 9, okay? PM, yes. Yeah, Elephant Bar is not open 5 a.m. No. Unless you want to do the lawn. Do the lawn, we have a special fee, okay? And all the Santa Barbara law enforcement agencies will be there to serve you and to do all kinds of things. So come on and enjoy a great meal, great service for a great cause. Have fun being served by your local California Highway Patrol officers, county sheriffs, and you'll be served by a delicious meal. And all the tips and any other additional monies you might want to give go to the Special Olympics of Santa Barbara. Special Olympics offers free year-round sports training and competition for individuals with intellectual disabilities. I fit right in there, giving them a continuing opportunity to develop physical fitness and just demonstrate courage and experience joy. So for more information or to volunteer, I'll say that again, to volunteer. If you can't give money, give time, okay? Just call Sarah Spataro at the Special Olympics office at 805-884-1516. That's 805-884-1516. Get out there, you guys. Come on. Let's eat and tip. Eat and tip. E&T. Whoa. All right, so let's get back to the show now. I have a special guest. He's the general manager, Les Carroll's in the show, and he said he wanted to come in here and tell me about what you could do and not use up gasoline. And he said his wife was going to be calling in. He had something special that she wanted to say to him. So just tell her, go ahead and call, dial the number now, and we'll just go forward from here. So, Les, what is it you'd like to say, if anything, or what is it you'd like to contribute to the show today? You didn't know you were going to be in here, but now that you're in here, how can we save gas and have more fun and be a family?
Well, before I comment on or share my observations on how we can do all of that, I just want to say on behalf of all of us here at AM 1290, how much we appreciate all the great things that both you and Susan are doing for Special Olympics and all the other things that you do, but particularly the effort and energy that you put into this program. It's a great program. It's a very big part of what makes Santa Barbara, and we want to thank you. Lisa's applauding over there for those of you who can't hear her, but we sincerely want to thank both of you for everything that we do.
Thank you, Les.
Now, what can we do? What do I like to do to have fun without using gasoline?
No ignition key.
No ignition key.
Zero.
I like to walk, and love to spend the time with my wife and our labs. We get out daily, and we take a lovely little walk and spend some time together and kind of get to know each other all over again of the day. I like to read. Reading is the thing for those of you who are under the age of 34 years old. It usually involves some kind of printed material that is not digital. And actually is a pretty erotic tactile experience.
Well, depends on what
now
you're reading.
Now you know why I read so much.
God, let's go home. Yes. Okay, well, that's cool. You know, I think the one thing I want to add to that is we've been walking around. We got Hitch, our bulldog, is 14 weeks old, and we're training him with treats, or he's training us with treats. I'm not sure which one it is, but we have to go walking all the time. You know, potty training, doing all the things. And we've noticed more about the neighborhood just walking around with Hitch and met more people, and people coming up and saying what a cute dog he is and everything else. And you can't do that in a car. It's really hard to say hi to somebody at 35 miles an hour. They just can't keep up with the window that's down. You know what I mean?
They can't.
It's really something.
Yeah.
Well, I think you might get arrested if you tried that.
Yes. Okay, Les. Well, thanks for coming in. It was, it's like an honor and a surprise. And
well, thank you for the invitation. And I just want to say to Zena, Gunner, Halle Berry, and Mad Max, we'll be home soon.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Les. Okay, so now, boy, that was sure nice fun. I didn't expect that. I started getting all teary-eyed with all these acknowledgments, you know. Okay, now we're back to the show. I got to read a quote here. It's from Bob Basso, all right? Bob Basso. If it's not fun, we ain't doing it. How about that? That's pretty good, huh? All right. And we could add to that, if it's not fun, we're not doing it. And if it takes gasoline, we don't want to do it either. All right? Look, most of the things that you remember lives in a hug. Most of the things that you remember lives in the listening, being heard, being acknowledged. Like, I won't forget what Les just said about us on the radio show, because it's true. We come here, we look forward to it because it's fun for us. And with all the things that are going on in the world now and everything being so incredibly serious, so incredibly expensive, and everything changing, you and I get to come here and say, hey, look, this is the way it could be. This is really true. We could have fun. And you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to leave your house. You don't even have to get out of the shower. Ta-da! Oh, no, that'd be water wasting, wouldn't it? Oh, well, maybe a short shower. Anyway, so it's all about, figuring out ways to have fun, doing what you got to do, having fun doing what you got to do, and being present to the power of family, okay? So we're going to go on a break now, and I'm going to go a little bit early because the next segment I want to take a little bit longer. And I've got about 5 or 6 different things that I want to talk about that you can mentally give up or work on so you can actually be present to family, the power of family, where you don't need a vehicle, you don't need gasoline, you don't need a credit card. All you need is a hand to hold, a hug to give, and a listening to be. Ooh, that was good. I didn't plan that, didn't that? Was pretty good. All right, so you're listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, soon to be taken over by the Susan Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290. Get on back here.